Hey folks, this is Best in Slot and welcome back-ish to Pleistocene Park. Do you want the good news or the bad news first? Let's go for the bad news. Unfortunately, the reason Pleistocene Park hasn't had an episode in quite a while is because Pleistocene Park is dead. I quite simply cannot load the save file no matter what I do. I did a total wipe, I did absolutely everything that I could, and the save refuses to load. And that's kind of the danger with modding still. At the end of the day, you're editing files, things are going to change, and it can be quite hard to figure out what has happened. So that's why it's been a little while, I do apologise. The good news, however, is that we have many more mods to play with, which is cool, including what we're going to focus on today, which is no doubt one of the coolest of our Pleistocene creatures, inverted commas, considering most of them are absolutely not Pleistocene, and that is the, look, we've got the Leptobus as a separate now, the Kalenkins are separate, the Mammoth is in here as a separate, the, I was going to say the Oviraptor, that's not really relevant to the series, there it is anyway. But, more importantly, if I keep scrolling down, there we go, the Smilodon is in as a separate species. So, we're going to do a very cool Smilodon habitat, and I've got a little bit of an idea in mind. Now, I'm pretty sure there aren't alternate colours for the Smilodon, and even if there are, I don't want them, because I think they'll look stupid. But we're going to give it a go anyway. We'll see what happens. I really just started getting the park going again. We're not going to rebuild the entire thing. We're just going to, mess around with a few more creatures. Consider it like a Mod Spotlight series, but we build slightly more fancy habitats, basically. Okay, well, we're going to leave that for just a second, because I don't actually have anything set up here at all, as you can see. All we really need, though, is a... what on earth are they called? This one. ACU, that's what we need. You want to squeeze in there, baby? Squeeze in there. That's how I talk to buildings now. This is who I am. Mum, I'm so sorry. She wanted so much for my life. Anyways, also using the brand new 2.2 environmental rework by Danny Bob, I believe. Please tell me I got that name correct. Which is brilliant stuff. And much more besides. So if we go into scenery, you'll have seen some of this stuff before. I covered this in a previous video. You know, the tent and stuff like that. Really, really cool new scenery updates. What I haven't shown on the other videos yet is there's actually a new pack, which is the Isla Sorna. Is it Isla Sorna? Might be Isla Sorna. I think it's an Isla Sorna decoration pack. Could be Isla Nubla. I actually can't remember that either. I don't have a working memory. But if we scroll down, yeah, it is. It's Isla Sorna. Because look at this. Look at this. InGen sign. How cool is that? InGen, we make your future. Go over here. You know, stick that right there. Welcome to InGen. Yeah. I really like these. We've got an Edmontosaurus skull. We've got dinosaur cages and stuff like that. Really, really cool. And that's not even all of it, folks. There is yet more surprises. Oh my god, look at all these barrels and stuff. I love barrels and stuff. Yeah, so basically we're going to build like an abandoned camp Smilodon cave habitat. So cave would be the next thing I want to talk to you about. As part of this environment rework, which has beautiful, fairly dark and moody but very realistic textures, there's a few new rocks. Actually replaces all the rocks. They're all humongous now. But rock number 4, when I can finally get there, is the one in particular we're looking for. This one right here, because if we click it, there it is. This rock floats. And it's humongous, as you can see. But the point is, it's a floating rock, which means this bit at the front or in the middle and stuff, that can become a cave. So our Smilodon can actually live in a cave, which is also very, very cool. Very excited about this, as you can probably tell. So, we're just going to do a standard little walk-in section over here. Going to change up the path slightly. I'm not too worried about things. The things are cool, but, you know, I've got better things to do than the things that I'm on about. Any of that make sense? I don't know. We're going to put in a fairly heavy fence. It is, after all, a Smilodon. I want something that it can't jump over. Let's get that nice and straight. No idea. This is the worst possible angle to possibly ever get something nice and straight up, but whatever. I'm just going to curve around there a little bit. And we're going to do a fairly large habitat. Just because we do have big rocks. And we're going to do, you know, like an abandoned camp. And then a big cave at the back. It's going to be very, very cool. I'm very excited. And I'll show you the Smilodon in a second once I put the fence in. Actually, we're going to build the cave first, because the Smilodon will inevitably get in the way of my cave otherwise, as they all want to. So I'm really sorry that Pleistocene died. I promised that I tried to fix it. You know, I'd rather just continue the build we had. There's no reason I'd want to start a new build. It is a pain, but that's life, folks. Gotta roll with the punches. Bingo, bango. And you're like, no, I bingo, bango you. And that's what we do. You understand? You get me. So, we're going to use Rock 4. Which suddenly seems much smaller now that I've built a massive habitat. I'm going to put it there. This is going to be... I really hope they can go under there. We'll put some food under there. Try and lure them in. And because Rock 4... Because, look at the size of the... what are they called? The... Wompy bits. The bits that you can't touch the other bits with. My brain doesn't work today. Oh... Hitbox! The hitbox. The hitbox is a very small percentage of the whole thing. Now, I think this means the dinosaurs and smilodons and such will walk through the rock, which is a little bit of a pain. But it should also mean that we can, like, stagger the rocks together as well. And actually make an actual cave, which is really cool. So, I've seen all those rocks. Let's check this out. Oh, that's sexy as well. Let's put that at the back. So I think, yeah, I mean, clearly it's blocked in a little bit, but what we should be able to do, maybe... Yes! Awesome! Look at that! Look at that! An honest-to-goodness cave. I'm going to try to sneak maybe one more rock in there if I can. But that's very, very cool, and we can get our paint tool, we can... Alright, I have to get rid of this. Some people might find it a little bit dark, this pack. And I quite like... Jurassic World Evolution is very bright, generally speaking. You know, the grass is super shiny and stuff. I actually quite like that. I've always quite liked that. So I don't know if we're keeping this forever. But it does have a really nice, natural, rugged kind of vibe to it, you know? Why have I got contours on? I can't see a bloody thing. Can we stick another rock in here? Let's find out. Put that one there. Oh, that looks like a cave without the... I'm excited. I've never played with this before, so it's pretty exciting stuff. This needs to be further over to the right if this is going to look like a cave. I really need to turn these contours off. My god. How does anyone play with these things? Alright, we should be good now. How close can we get to this rock? That's really the question. Like, how much of this do we want? Do we want that to be the cave? You think that's probably good? Put a few more rocks in there. Yeah, it's looking pretty good so far. Got a nice little oomph like that. Just give it a bit of an edge. See if we can squeeze some more rocks in there. Is this the last one? Last one from a second ago. We'll just put that over there. Although, if we get rid of the land, okay, it's not like one big cave, but now it's like got this kind of stack. There's a sunroof in there. You know, everyone needs a good sunroof. Get the light in, but it's got this slightly staggered kind of effect to it, which is pretty cool. Just kind of playing with this for the first time, so just... Because it seems you still can't go over the rock no matter what, which is a bit of a shame. It'd be cool if we could figure that out as well. But yeah, I think that's looking pretty good. Right, okay, so we're going to grab our rock tool. I'm just going to do that. I don't necessarily want the inside to be rock. Maybe we can put a little bit of dirt around there. Lovely stuff. Yeah, very cool. That's awesome. I mean, I'm sure we could build something better, but that's a really, really cool start. Now, no. Will this... Yeah. Basically. Close enough, right? Okay, kind of ended up badly, but I'm pretty sure we could do something better, but it's fine, it's fine. Alright, cool. Alright, that's enough to get us started, though, so let's pop out our Smilodons. If you haven't seen them already, here they are. Made by... Petito777, I think. Originally, it's Tycoon 2 mod. But what I'm really... Okay, well, I'll show it just for a second in case you haven't missed it in the past. It does look great. It is clearly a little bit older, I would say, in terms of the how the model looks and stuff, but it's a Smilodon in Jurassic World, which is inherently pretty awesome. Now, let's just see if there are other colours. I mean, either way, I'm going to end up with 5 Smilodons, which seems like too many Smilodons. And no, I expected them to all be the same colour. We'll pop them all out anyway. Go throw our ACU Center a little bit of an upgrade. We have all these upgrade things where we can increase... If I show you here, my creation bay, incubation speed X increases incubation speed by 1000%. Could we not get the same thing? I'm assuming these stats here, reload speed, these are different numerical values, right? Could we not do the same for the ACU and ramp those stats up super high? That might be pretty cool. There we go. Orange. It's crazy to me that they haven't released these colours. There's like 8, there's red, there's white, there's green, there's blue, there's orange. As far as I remember, there's at least 5 or 6 different colours that you can get, depending on where you pre-ordered the game. Are you all the same colour? Yeah, that's okay though. Let's get shooting. What we could even do, because technically we no longer have a mammoth habitat, I'm just saying, we could do, maybe at the end, a mammoth Smilodon hunting ground, hunting trail kind of thing. That might be very cool as well. Taking time there, aren't you, buddy? How many times? I mean, you've done like 20 shots. This is why we need that, what I just talked about. Alright, there's our cave. So let's put a little bit of a river in. Make this nice and small. I want it to curl around the back of the cave. Yes! How good is this? Honestly, even if my cave is rubbish, which it is, and that's my fault, being able to make stuff like this is awesome, honestly. It's very exciting to me. It's stuff that we just couldn't do not that long ago. I've got like an idea in mind about what I want this to look like. I'll go off over there somewhere. I want that to look a little bit less square. Needs to come forward just a little bit more like that. Yeah, good stuff. Very cool. Very cool. Right. Bit of sand, maybe. I don't know about the sand actually. Maybe over here. It's nice sand. It's got this like really cool burnt look to it, but I don't know if it fits with what we're trying to rock here. Let's get some plants in. Good dark grassland. And tree. Oh no, more rocks. More rocks. Actually, one big rock. One final big rock. Which would we like? I do like this one. It's like a ridge edge kind of thing. Okay. And then we need an abandoned camp in the area. So they came here maybe to capture the Smilodons or something. And of course that doesn't work out. Nobody in any film ever has successfully captured an animal and not been eaten pretty soon after. It's like the law of films where you capture animals. They have to eat you later on. I'm very happy to hear exceptions. Please hit me up. But in this case, no exceptions. The men were eaten. So this is where we could do the actually this is where we'll do. This is where we'll do the sand. Let's get rid of some of this. And I'm gonna dampen this back down, but I just wanna.
Transit has commenced. Transportation.
Just so it looks a little bit roughed up, just kind of like, you know, there's been activity here, people have been wandering around in the area, that kind of thing. So we need tents first. Alright, and we're all going to face towards the middle, because, you know, that's where you have the campfire.
Asset has been transported.
Like so. I love this, this is so cool. This is genuinely really good. Maybe like a cheeky little skeleton. Oh no, in the cave, yes! Oh god, sorry. I'll calm down eventually. And I want the other... We've got a Patasaurus skeleton there. Where's the other Monosaurus head? There it is. Okay. Now I was thinking about having another rock. Oh, we've got little fern. Oh, beautiful. You know how I am. I'm a sucker for a good fern, me. Always have been. Interesting that it shows the correct picture, but only when you hover over it. I want another rock. Oh, not you though. You're a big boy. Oh, you're a massive boy. Oh, maybe we should use that one. I don't know how I would manage to. Is that a bad idea, what I'm looking at right there? Maybe. Yeah, probably. You can sit over there. I'm just thinking that they would build the camp in an area that was kind of like naturally blocked off, right? That they felt had some protection from the Smilodons nearby. I like that one a lot. So that's like down there by the river. It's just, you know, maybe we'll put some trees in there and stuff like that, and it'll block them off. Trees. That kind of thing. I was going to use redwoods, but the redwoods are never... Tell you what, let's try them out. They may have changed as part of the mod. But the redwoods for me are never dense enough to really, you know, to make like a proper forest. Which is kind of what I wanted over there. I'm going to try to go fairly light on the trees, generally speaking. I say that a lot, it never really works out. But I'm going to try extra hard today, okay? Like, that might be enough, actually. You could even put some individual ones in. Look at the Smilodon in the cave. Amazing. Life has changed forever. Genuinely, like, life on Jui has changed. This looks really cool as well. Okay, so, what else would we have in this area? Crates and stuff like that. Yeah, of course. Actually, create some barrels. Put a few of those in. So a little storage area. Shipping container, maybe some larger engine crates. At the outskirts. I'll do. Wouldn't have one of those. Dinosaur cages. Yes, these are the cages for the Smilodons, obviously. Get those nice and stacked together. Okay. Don't think we need a big cage. Okay, what else can we do? Jeeps, of course. It says abandoned, but you know we can pretend otherwise. We're parked up over here. Don't need the abandoned truck. Engine barrels, sure. We'll say they're related to the cages for some unbeknownst reason. Science. Let's just say it's science. More crates, slightly larger. Don't need those, I don't think. Don't need a dandy trash bin, although it does sound very dandy, it must be said. We do have a raptor anyway, and we can put a raptor nest in, just stick that there for no reason other than why the hell not, basically. I think that's about it. I'd love a fireplace. That would be next on the list. Something that I can point the tents towards. I don't think there's anything we could feasibly... Although, we could pretend they were having a barrel fire. Is that silly? That might be silly. I mean, it looks great anyway, honestly. It's so cool. I don't think I'm ever going to get over it. It's amazing. It's really, really cool. Big shout out to all the mod makers involved in this process. Which is, yeah, just... makes me happy. Oh, look at this tree. Yes, right, you are going across the river. Like, let's turn off that snap there, like so. And I want the ferns as well. I kind of forgot about those for a second. Have those kind of on the edge of the camp, maybe. Get a bit of that Isla Sauna kind of vibe going, which I guess is why they're here in the first place. There's too many ferns. I've gone too hard on the ferns. I've gone too far. But they are ferns, and it's hard for me to resist a good fern. But yeah, we should definitely do like a full-on redwood at some point, just because, you know, ferns. Oh, that was just large. Jesus. Oh! That's very large. Okay. And I'm going to put a couple more cars in, because cars are cool. Brum brum. In case you were curious what a car sounds like, there you go. You've had a accurate demonstration. Maybe one of them got caught. Oh, that's an idea, actually. Okay, so what we need is a little baby rock. What's the smallest? All the rocks are humongous. That's the only issue now. All the rocks are gigantic. They're amazing, but just one small rock is all we need. That one will do. Okay. And as they were driving in to set up camp, you know, scouting out the facility at the same time, the, where are we? The Jeep got stuck somehow. And that person's dead. Just full on dead, okay? can block that off with some trees. We're going to get some... Maybe we'll put like a little bit of sand underneath just to pretend it's got like a slightly different makeup on the ground. Something for the car to get stuck on. Yeah. Although it looks like there's heavenly light shining down upon that Jeep right there. So I'm gonna get rid of that because... No. This is really... Yeah. The ferns look better if we kind of blend them in a little bit as well. They're loving the cave. They're loving the skeleton. It's a... Oh god, sorry guys. If you've just been blinded like I was. Okay, we need to put a skeleton outside because... Stay there. The lighting keeps fixing itself. That could be really cool if I could have that like that, but I can't. So what I'm going to do... Where's our skeleton at? It's such a... It will always be a shame that this game did not load with a... a search function. I can see why. They never thought they'd need it, but... You know, they do. So... Well, there you go, folks. The return of Pleistocene Park with a Smilodon cave and skeletons and an abandoned InGen camp waiting to capture them around the corner. It's really good. It's really, really good. I don't really have much else to add on the point. I am sorry about the Pleistocene thing. You know, it was not on purpose. It really wasn't. I wish we could have just... At the end of the day, I could have built this in the other park with no problem whatsoever. So that would have been preferable. But it doesn't mean we have to stop. We can go back and we can do another mammoth habitat. I'd love to do a Smilodon / mammoth habitat. We can... A woolly rhinoceros. We never worked with either. We can do a woolly rhinoceros habitat as well. That might be really cool. Again, maybe have the InGen thing as like a consistent theme, bringing in different size crates. Maybe they've got like a proper camp at some point. Maybe there's only one survivor, or their supplies have been ransacked and the rhinos or the mammoths or whatever are living inside the InGen camp itself. You know, there's lots of little thematic twists we can play on all this. Let's just hang out with our Smilodons for a little bit. If you want to leave a name suggestion for the Smilodons, we'll keep that running anyway for Pleistocene Park, and if we bring back any of the old creatures, I will use your names once again, I promise. But I'll add a Smilodon section to the QT in the description down below, so if you want to name one of these 5 Smilodons, just leave your name suggestion at that QT. It's like bloody Pride Rock. And I'll be sure to update that before the next video. I'm adding a lot of skeletons, and it is only because I want a really cool thumbnail screenshot of a Smilodon in front of a skeleton. And this one is going to pay the bills right here. You are my best friend. Maybe not. Do we need to wait? Ah, that's pretty cool though. It's pretty cool. Okay, I need to pause it because I need this. I need to be able to take screenshots right here. I'll just save it. There you go. Yeah, this is Pleistocene 2, as you can see. There they are. Wait, oh, tell you what, let's hop into capture mode. Maybe we can retry the cave so that it doesn't have this gap. I don't mind the gap. It's not really a cave as much as a rocky overhang, you know? I know, I've been giddy this video. I will admit, I've not slept. And I've been awake for quite a long time, which probably doesn't help, but... It's like little things I want to do now, like look at the Smilodons through the through the skull. Or through the bones of the Apatosaurus. Look at that there, look at that. All chilling, eating together. They don't need to actually bite the food, they just telekinetically rip it into their mouths. They're very skilled hunters, the Smilodon. Their telekinesis powers are under... Look how far under the cave you're going. It's so good. I'm very proud of you. You are so good, Mr. Smilodon. Or Mrs. Smilodon. Oh, you're just full on going for it, aren't you, buddy? You like that rock more than I do. Are you coming out the other side? Nope, you're dead now. Okay. And that's how the Smilodons died. Look, at the end of the day, the Smilodons were very, very powerful, right? They had telekinetic meat-ripping abilities. If they didn't occasionally disappear forever into a boulder, they would have taken over the planet, so... nature had to weaken them, basically. Alright, anyways, yeah, big fan of this. This is very cool stuff that we can do right now. Again, sorry about what happened to Pleistocene. I will try to do better. I don't really know what I could have done about it, frankly, but we'll see what we can do in the future. Either way, I hope you're excited for Pleistocene 2.0, where we'll just do a few more habitats and have some fun. Thank you so much for joining me. If you did enjoy this video, please remember to hit the like button and to subscribe. And when you do subscribe, tick the little bell, otherwise you won't be notified, because YouTube is stupid. Thanks for joining me. Cheers, much love as always. Bye-bye.